Liz Sumner, and this is I Always Wanted To, the podcast where I interview people who are doing things that others long to do. What have you always wanted to try? A bunch of years ago, a friend asked me what I'd always wanted to do but never did. Her point, I found out later, was to show me that instead of waiting, I should just do it now. That's a nice sentiment, but my answer stymied her because I told her that I always wanted to go into space. I grew up during the space age and get choked up every time I see the Earthrise photo. I knew that someday it would be possible for civilians to go into space. It broke my heart when Krista McAuliffe was killed in the Challenger disaster, and I knew that set things back. But I didn't give up my fantasy. You know that game of imagining you have $1 million or 10 million, and what would you spend it on? I'd always set aside a few $100,000 imaginary dollars for my trip into space. And now there's even a name for it, space tourism. We'll talk about space this season and several other of my favorite topics, Broadway shows, digging for fossils, jazz piano. I hope you enjoy this new series of I Always Wanted To. A couple more things. Please take a moment to fill out a brief survey so I can find out more about you. You'll find it at lizsumner.com/survey. And please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps people find us. Finally, do write and let me know what you've always wanted to try. I'm Liz Sumner, reminding you to be bold, and thanks for listening.